Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to
Nice
meet
to meet
you.
you.
Yeah.
Likewise. So it looks like you're wanting to do a lesson on banking and money today.
Banking? No, I'm not. Yeah, no. I'm just talking and
Oh, you're just wanting to talk. Okay.
yeah, a little talk.
Uh,
So yeah, my name's Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you. My name's Charlotte.
Yeah. Mm.
Um,
So where are you from?
I currently live in America in the state called Arkansas, but I'm originally from Great Britain.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I just know about America.
You know about America? And where do you live?
Yeah, actually, I just know America on the internet. Yeah, I haven't been there before.
Okay. Would you like to visit?
Of course, I wish, but maybe in the future.
Yes.
Well,
And where do you live?
currently, I live in Vietnam. This is my
Vietnam.
yeah, this is my country, and
Lovely.
my hometown in Vĩnh Long province. This is the province in the south of Vietnam.
Okay, in the south of Vietnam. Wow. And how old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you go to school or do you work?
Mm, 1 year ago, I was an employee, but I quit my job and focus full time on learning English.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Yeah, currently, I don't have a job.
Okay. Well, your English is very good. How long have you been learning English?
I have been learning English for like over 2 years,
Okay.
and 1 year ago, I focused a lot, and I spent a lot of time focused on learning English, and I put a lot of effort on it. So I also hope that in this year I can get a better result.
Yes, well, your English is very good. So it's paid off.
Thank you. So may I ask, what are you doing?
So I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher at a school.
Nice. This is a primary school or
Yes,
school?
little children. So for 5 and 6 year olds.
So do you want to teach for adults?
Yeah, I enjoy teaching adults as well. So this is why I do this on the weekends.
Nice. So could you share with me some difficulty when you teach for children? Because in the future, I also want to teach English for children or adults too.
Okay, yeah, I think the biggest difficulty teaching children is keeping them interested. So
Interesting.
they want to play, they want to do other things. So keeping their attention
But
is the biggest difficulty.
yeah, but I'm still curious about the way that you make them like less crazy.
Yes, making sure we go outside and play, but then lots of songs, lots of loud, very animated. So I have to use my hands and lots of props. So when I teach children, I use flashcards
Oh,
and different bright, colorful things to keep them interested.
hmm. So uh, do you prefer teach for adults or children?
I like both. So I like to do a little bit of both so that I don't get bored.
Ah, nice.
Uh, I really like teaching adults because I get to learn more about their country, and I get to learn more about their lives. So it's a little more interesting speaking with adults
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me.
In my opinion, I would like teaching for adults. Uh,
Yes, it's very nice. You
Yeah,
get to meet
for children,
interesting people.
yeah, but for children, yeah, I think it's still okay because I will learn something from them, or I
Mhm.
can be like a person who is like children. Don't think too much about it. Our life. Yeah.
It's fun. It is fun being around children. They make you happy.
Yeah. So, how long have you been teaching English?
So quite a few years now, probably 3 years teaching English and teaching in a school for 10 years.
Right. So, like in your country, when people who are teacher for teaching English, so do we need any certificate or something else?
Yes, so I have a certificate. I did a course through a school teaching, it's called a TEFL course,
Ah,
teaching English as a foreign language. And so that kind of gives you ideas on how to do lessons and how to teach English more effectively. So that certificate is a very good thing to have if you're wanting to teach. And
yeah.
you can do that online. You can get that course online, or you can go to a school and learn at a university.
I think in the future I will get this certificate like through online course. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's more convenient that way.
I also hope that through that course, I also learn something about some new lessons, how to control, how to celebrate, like operate the class or create the new class or make the my class more interesting.
Yes, definitely. So you can learn how to do different lesson plans for different ages and different levels. So it would be a good resource. So, do you like, besides wanting to learn English, what else do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I love playing sport and watching action movie.
Okay. What
And
sports do you play?
I think I good at soccer, football, and badminton.
Oh, oh, badminton. I love badminton.
Because
I'm much better at badminton than soccer.
you know, and when I worked at our city in my country, I mean Ho Chi Minh City. I hope you know about it. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City. So I had a team. So I'm a team leader at my team, and I also like make a call to create a competition with another team.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
And when I studied at an English center in Ho Chi Minh City, so when I finished the class, I also invite my friend to like went out and have a play badminton together. So it's good.
Oh, fun.
So how are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I like to read. I also ride horses, and I do a lot of hiking and camping. So where I live has lots of forests and trails, so lots of outdoor activities.
Mm. So you go along or with your group?
I go with friends.
With your friends.
Yes. I don't like to go on my own. I'd get attacked by a bear or something.
So when you go with your friends, you have some like partner, they can help you with the direction, or like
Exactly.
when you
If I get
want
lost
to,
or hurt.
and sometimes you know with your friends, they will play a role of tour guide, and when we go along the trees or the forest, we can talk each other. Yeah.
Makes it more interesting. So definitely. And they bring better snacks.
Next. So like I I think I wonder if you like taking photos, right?
Yeah, we when we go hiking, we take lots of photos.
So you like go to a forest, a mountain, or you prefer to like go to the beach?
I live very far from the beach. It takes me 13 hours to drive to the beach. So I would like to go to the beach, but it's very far.
Yeah, nice.
Do you live by the beach?
Yeah, so far too. So mm, whenever I want to go to the beach, I always like try my motorbike or take a bus from.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it took me around over 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 hours.
You're still closer than me though. It takes me 13 hours, almost a whole day to drive to the beach. It's too far.
Yeah, and you know, in my country, we have a long coastline, so a lot of
Yeah.
like beautiful places go along this side. So,
Yeah, no, Vietnam is very beautiful. I hope to visit one day. It looks like a gorgeous country.
no, you have never been here before.
I have not. I'm not. I have. It's very sad.
Yeah, that's okay. In the future, if we have a chance, so we can go.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like make never like travel to another country. Yeah, I have never even in my country, so I've never go all of the places in my country.
Yeah, it's hard to find the time.
Yeah, and money too.
Yes, as well. It's expensive to travel, but I think it's a good thing to do if you can save up.
So when you have a like when you go to travel, do you like preparing something or making a plan, or just it happened suddenly?
I am very spontaneous, so I usually travel and just make it up as I go. So I do not plan very much.
Mm.
So, I do have a trip planned for May, so I am planning that one. I'm planning to fly from America to England and visit England for 10 days. So that's exciting.
Exciting. But is
Yeah,
there any disadvantages when we don't making a plan? Don't make a plan.
there's lots of disadvantages.
Could you share with me about something else?
So I think it's probably better to plan so that you can do everything you want to see, and you make the best use of your time by prioritizing what you will see, when you will see it, what tours you want to do. So it definitely makes the most of your time if you plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I one time I planned all of things to from my vacation, but
Uh-huh.
everything worked well, but without the weather, like
Oh no.
apart from weather, uh, it's I can't like I can't think about the weather was bad like this, and I just stay at a hotel. So we play cards and didn't go out.
Aw.
We lost 1 day to stay at the hotel.
Okay. Was it just storming and raining or cold, or what was the weather like?
It's rain. It was rain, cats and dogs.
Oh no. Good.
But
Yes, I don't blame you.
like a memorable memory.
Yeah, definitely a good memory, I'm sure. Who did you travel with?
My friends, they are my co-worker, two co-workers, and one roommate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun. And where did you go?
I went to Da Nang City. This is a city in the center of Vietnam. So we have a
Oh,
beach, a nice beach, and the mountain as well. So we climbed up the mountain and we rented a motorbike to ride around the mountain and enjoy the juice food or taking photo.
very adventurous.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So do you live near family? Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have I have older sister, my brother, and me. So I'm the youngest person in my family.
Oh, do you get spoiled?
So,
Oh.
are you married or?
Yes, so I was married, but I am no longer married.
Yeah, yeah, I see.
I got married very young.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah. How about you?
I'm still single.
Okay, it's good to take your time.
Yeah, currently I want to use that time to enjoy my life and do anything that I like. So I also like afraid of when I married, I don't have enough time to like to do something that I like, and I can imagine that how it look like in the future, but I don't want.
Yes, it can be an expensive process once you get married. You have little time and little money.
Yeah, and yeah, one thing that I really want to do is to be an English teacher. So everything now I need to repair. I need to learn a lot.
Yeah. So what are you doing besides Cambly to learn English?
I teach myself, and I also have a mentor who is like higher level than me, and they teach me as well. And in the past, I went to an English center to learn, and my mentor he also bought a online course on the internet, and he gave me it. So every day I have a schedule to do list for my own, and I just follow it.
Oh, great. That's
So
really good.
yeah, for speaking, I go to Cambly and speak with a native speaker to know like how how is the different how different accent is, and I also learned about the way you talk about something, or you use a synonym or paraphrase the verb or anything else. I try to cut it up.
That's great. That's great. So do you mostly do online or do you read books or?
Yeah, for reading, I always read books, English books, and sometimes I read psychology online.
Oh, wow,
Psychology,
that's great.
but I just know some words, and I don't have enough vocabulary. But I
Hmm.
don't think it's a big problem. The the bad benefits that I can like get a picture the passage or what they are talking about, and I learn the new word from that. So every time I repeat it in every single day. So some of them I can keep it in my mind and try to
Hmm.
practice.
That's great. Reading is one of the best ways to increase vocabulary. So it's and definitely teaches you how to use words in context. So that's great. The more you can read and then chat with native speakers, it will really help you.
Yeah. So could you share with me some advice about how to improve listening skill for for students who want to learning English? Yeah, with your experience.
Yeah, I think what you're doing is great. You seem really motivated, and you ask great questions, and you have great listening skills. So I think what you're doing is exactly what you should be doing. You seem your work is paying off. You're
Yeah,
very good at your listening skills and asking questions. So
yeah. And to be honest, that when I speaking, sometimes I realize that I lost the sound at the end of the words like S or TS. But currently I realize, so I want to like fix it, but it still happen,
practice.
but still happen.
Yeah, it happens. It's just a lot of practice, but for only practicing for such a short time, you're doing really, really well. So your hard work is for sure paying off.
Yeah.
Do you have does your family speak English as well? Are they learning, or is it just you?
Just only me. And since I realized that English is very important in like in nowadays, so uh, I quit my job and I talked with my dad that no, I don't want to work right now and I need to learn English. And at that time I also wanted to be a person who can change the like education in my family. So when I good at English, I can like can speak and I understand how English works, so I can teach for my sister, my brother, and some member in my family too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's great.
because my sister and my brother, they always busy on their work. So, and another thing is, I think uh, I don't know, like they don't have a skill. I just something like that to learn. They realize really want to learn. So, uh, like I'm a first person. I'm a lead. So,
You're the leader. You're very motivated.
yeah. So I need to jump out this situation and make the perfect education for my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. What do you think? What made you so motivated to do different?
First, firstly, I think because of my family have a lot of get a lot of hardship in a long time. Yeah. So uh, when we step back and think in the past, what we did or uh, how difficulty we have to like past so in the past, yeah. So when I look at it and I think my family was like very hard, yeah. Even sometimes my family it was in red, so it make me more motivation and overcome it. Yeah.
What makes you more motivated?
Yeah.
That's great.
And secondly is because of me, I want to do something for myself.
That's a great reason too.
Yeah, you know, in this day and age, we have a lot of things to learn, and it's like it's just our fingertips. So when we can search on the internet, they will show you a lot of things to learn with.
Yeah.
I mean, with English, so we can learn a lot. And I also want to learn something like how to play the guitar.
How to learn the guitar?
Yeah, a guitar and like organ, guitar and organ too.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, this is the second thing. And the last thing is I want to teach English for others. So because because I used to in their situation who want to learn English, but they don't know how to learn, and the way they learn is more effectively, and how to overcome some techniques or like stressful or something else. So I want to like share with them about my journey. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
reason.
that's great.
Mm.
So you want to give back and help others.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I get that, and some student, yeah,
oh, great. And then, so you live with roommates?
roommate.
Do you have roommates? You said.
Yeah, I have. I'm having a roommate, but now I like, I my course here is like an intensive learning program. So we
Okay.
full time on the school. Well, we study, we live, we like cooking together. So my roommate in Ho Chi Minh, still in Ho Chi Minh City, and he's working.
Oh, okay. And does your roommate also learn English?
Mm, no.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I will teach him how to. Yeah,
You need someone to practice with.
yeah. And of course, when I teach English for him, I think the better way is let him learn effectively is like get money from him. So this like
Yes.
compromise that make him focus on learning and don't be like lazy somehow. Because we are friends, so I'm afraid of that. When we have a like relationship together, it's not like a teacher and student, so they think very easy to like to talk and really lazy to, to
Not be serious, huh?
yeah, not serious. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And so, where are you living here? I mean, you're in a house or?
Yes, I have a house, and I live in the state of Arkansas
Mhm.
in the United States, and it's a very small town. Have you heard of Walmart?
Sorry, not yet.
No. So Walmart it's a very big store, and it sells groceries and lots of things. So Walmart is in my town. And that's lots of people live here because of the giant store. So, but it's a very, very small town.
Very small town. But we have.
Not a big city.
So, do we have a garden or pool something?
My neighborhood has a pool, so we have a pool, and I have a garden, and I have trampoline for the children and swings, and a little vegetable garden.
Is this free? I mean,
Yeah.
for swim.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, when I was a child, when I was a children, so I don't have like even I haven't seen I don't see the pool. Yeah, I just swim on the river.
Okay, so you haven't been in a pool
Yeah,
for a long time?
for a long time. Yeah, since I
Yeah.
went to Ho Chi Minh City for working, so that was the first time I saw the pool.
Oh, wow. Do you so you swim in the river? Do you have I don't like swimming in the river here because they have big snakes. Do you have snakes or alligators in your rivers?
A lot,
Oh
a
no.
lot. Yeah. Now, this is like sometimes we like catch it and pitch it, like catch it and make a delicious food.
You catch the snakes?
Yes, because
You're so brave.
my parents are farmer, so they always find a snake
Oh, okay.
and make a delicious food for me.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Tastes good?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's something like different from another food. Like it, I mean the its taste is like I don't know how to like describe this taste, but
You don't have to
very
describe.
different. You know, very different.
So not like chicken?
Uh, sure, I know.
Oh, yeah. No, so are the snakes, are they poisonous or they're not? They're not poisonous.
Poisonous. Sorry, I don't know that word.
So poisonous, if the snake bites you, do you get sick?
Mm,
If a snake is poisonous, if it bites you, you get sick and have to go to hospital.
mm.
Do the snakes make you sick if they bite you?
Uh, yeah, of course, we also have some like dangerous snake,
Dangerous
and
snake?
yeah, some of them, yeah. What
Oh, yeah, I don't like those.
you don't like? And
Not the dangerous poisonous snakes.
how about like python?
Oh, you have pythons?
Yeah, my parents,
Those are big, right? Very big.
you know, my father like how can I say feed the feed feed
You
yeah
feed the
the
python?
python in my house too.
Oh no.
Yeah, too. And each one around, let's see, maybe 10 kilogram.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Is that so? It's your pet? Is
Mm,
it a pet snake?
it's not my pet, it's my father pet.
Your father's pet. Oh goodness. Yeah, I have a dog.
You have a dog.
Pet dog.
A dog. Nice.
I would be scared. I would be scared of the python because they get very big, don't they?
Mm. So, in your country, the dog is like a friend, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
How about the,
She's
yeah.
I would say she's a big dog, and so a big bark. So she's like for protection. So she keeps the house safe.
Yeah, nice. How about another animal or another pet? Like
No, just the dog.
the dog.
I had a fish, but it did not last very long.
Very nice.
How about you? Do you have any pets?
I have a dog. So
Okay.
I called him Bean, Ben.
Ben?
Yeah, Ben, Ben, and Ben, and it's like the dog, the black dog. So like,
Oh,
I think he's quite crazy, yeah, great, like run around and like fight for everything that he can see. Yeah.
oh no. Is it a big dog or a little dog?
Around 20 kilogram.
Okay.
Yeah, 20.
The snake, is how big was your dad's snake? The python is 10 kilograms and your dog is 20?
Mm, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Well, at least hopefully the python doesn't eat the dog.
I hope so.
Do you have any other pets? Just the dog?
Yeah, just a dog. Yeah, a dog. Because I love dog. So
Yeah.
every time I like I have the blue, so I talk with him and like just go for a walk. And even they can talk to me, but I just imagine that he is a friend and talk to me, just talk it out, talk my problem out. Even they can't understand me.
Yeah, I think they kind of understand a little. Dogs are good friends.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So do you? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So do you have any plan to travel to Vietnam or another country for this year?
So this year I'm going to England, and then I'm going to Spain because I have a friend who lives in Spain. So I'm going to visit him, and then I have to save my money again. And next year I will get to go on more trips.
Yes.
But I would love to go to Vietnam, and Cambodia is another beautiful country I would love to see.
My neighbor.
Yeah, I just have to save my money.
So uh, uh, as as I know, some people there who want to go to travel, so they use the app called uh, couch shopping.
Okay,
Couch shopping.
couch surfing.
Yeah, so it's like make you save money and have more experience.
Yeah, because it's where you stay with local people and just stay in their home.
Yeah.
That I think that's a good way to travel, because then people can tell you the good restaurants, the good places to see, all of the secret local places.
Sure, of course, because when you come to them and you share with them about your like journey, your experience, what did you go or something else, so they also like open their heart and share with you about like everything in their life, and by that way we can learn uh, another culture, and exchange language too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll need to learn more languages if I want to travel more.
So how many languages can you speak?
I speak very little Welsh and very little Spanish, but nothing fluently besides English. And then my daughter, she speaks Mandarin and Latin, but I did not get to learn those in school.
You know,
How about
yeah. About me,
yes?
currently English is my second language. Yeah,
Okay, and Vietnamese.
Vietnamese is like my mother.
Yeah, it's your first one. Very
It's
nice.
my first language. I don't like. I also want to learn Korean,
Well,
but maybe later on when I
yeah.
I really like, I can use English. I can speak English fluently or something else, and after that I
Yeah.
will learn another language. But
Have you checked out the app Duolingo?
um, yes, I have. I have.
Duolingo?
Yeah, I have already on my laptop.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that's a great one. That's a great app to use. I've used that to teach my children the Mandarin and Spanish. So we like using Duolingo.
Yeah. So, do you get any like difficult when you speak another language?
I do. I have lots of difficulties speaking another language. I find it's hard when, especially with Spanish, they speak very fast. And so my brain, I can't understand because they speak so fast. So I need to work on my listening skills when it comes to understanding Spanish.
Yes. And you know when
Do you find,
yeah.
I was going to say, do you find that when you're listening to people speaking English that we speak fast?
Find out some difficulty.
Yeah.
When people like a native speaker, they speak very fast. So sometimes I can't catch up the word, and I misunderstood at that time. But if I try to listen to them in a long time, and so I can guess.
Yeah,
Even I can get their picture. I mean the context. Yeah,
very good.
yeah.
That's a good skill.
But I think the most difficulty that I get when I learn English is my pronunciation.
Your
Yeah,
pronunciation.
in the past, I didn't think that it is quite like very important, yeah, for people who first learning a new language, and I jumped right into learning communication. Yeah, communication. I just like follow your speech, their speech, and repeat that. But
Yeah.
like obviously, like we don't have a good foundation, so we just follow like on the top, and we don't have a good basis. So it's very easy to fall down in the long run. And yeah, now I
Mhm.
have to like come back again and learn foundation, like pronunciation first, and then I build up my language step by step.
Yeah, it's a process. Yeah. So I think definitely with learning English, the pronunciation is tricky, and then uh, grammar, using the right tense. So knowing when to say I understand, I understood, I'm understanding. So I think that's tricky, understanding all the tenses, past, present, and future.
Yeah, I get stuck in it. Sometime I forgot the grammar of sentences, and
Hmm.
currently I try to explain my idea by a lot of another ways that not a simple present. I use simple past and even past perfect.
Uh-huh.
Hi, and like in the future, I also try to I'm gonna do, or I will, or yeah.
No, it's tricky, but you're doing really well.
I try to learn.
I think yeah. I get confused when I learn different languages because English is different than Spanish or Vietnamese or Mandarin. Just the way that the sentence structure is different. So it takes time to get used to it.
So do you think when we read a lot, so your writing will be improved?
Definitely, definitely. Reading is something that, although it doesn't help with pronunciation, it really helps with um, acquiring new vocabulary, grammar, understanding the different tenses. So the more you can read, it will be very beneficial. Um, and even teaching my younger students, teaching the children, once they learn how to read, their language acquisition changes, it increases. So reading is just a great way to practice your English skills.
Yeah, I agree with
Spend
you.
all your free time reading.
Yeah, I agree with you. But
Pardon?
yeah, but sometimes how can we do when we get a lot of new vocabularies on the passage? Is this do we need to change another document or another material or something else? Because like when we read a passage, so we get a lot of new vocabularies. So do we need to keep reading or move on for another?
I think read it until you understand. And if you read the passage and you don't understand, then you could ask someone that's a native speaker, or you could maybe research definition of the word you don't understand. And so I think, read a passage, and then if you don't understand the passage, read a little bit more. If you don't understand, then stop and read it again. Look for words you don't understand, Google the words or find a definition. And then if you still doesn't make sense, then call me and ask me.
Yeah, I see.
So, when you work with Cambly, do you usually just chat conversation, or do you ever read and then talk about what you've read with the tutor?
Yeah, I'm not often send a test or write out something when we talk on Cambly. Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer to talk more, and
that's good.
Yeah, and just some particular words that we don't understand each other, so we write out and let another people know about it.
Okay, yeah. Good deal. Good deal. How long have you been using Cambly?
Around 1 month.
Okay, how do you like it?
Yeah, of course, I like it. Because, honestly, I get a lot of benefit from Cambly because first of all, I think I can speak with native speaker, face to face, and see how it's going, And another thing is native speaker can give me some feedback about my pronunciation or the way that I answer my question. Yeah. The last one is I think when I speak with native speaker, I get more motivation. I'm more confident, and when I have confidence, I can speak a lot and use a range of vocabulary and show my feeling, emotion. I think it contributes to my conversation.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you're enjoying Cambly. I'm glad it's benefiting you. That's great.
So how long have you been working on Cambly?
For about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So long.
Yeah, it is. I just on weekends or sometimes in the evening, so just a few hours a week. But I love meeting new people from around the world, so I really enjoy it.
So I think in your country currently is in the morning, right?
Yes, it's about almost 10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock. Yeah, this is 12 p.m. in Vietnam.
Oh, wow.
So, now my friends, all of them go to bed. Yeah. Me
That's
quiet. And practice English. Have 60 minutes to speak with native speaker. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, great. And so then what will you do tomorrow? Do you have plans for tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow I will keep learning. I'm preparing for IELTS exam for this year in April of this year. So I have 4 skills. I must I must to do and finish all of them, speaking, writing, listening, and reading. Yeah, so I'm worried about my reading. Yeah, because
really?
this afternoon I didn't work well with my test.
Okay.
This is a mock test, mock test.
Practice. You'll get it.
Yeah. And for sure, tomorrow I will spend more time for reading. Yeah.
Good.
And because when the test we have a lot of passage, yeah. So it make me like a lot of vocabulary, and when I read all of them, it make me more complicated. And I don't
Yeah, confusing.
yeah how it's going on my test, and when I can't answer the correct the question, so it makes me more nervous, and like I lack of time or something else, something attracts me, and I think all of them make me like didn't do the test well.
Oh, well, it just takes time and practice and keep doing the mock test. And then also, if you have if you want to work on reading comprehension, you can always read a passage and send a Cambly tutor what you've read so that we can have a look at it. And then you can talk to us about it, and any vocabulary that you don't understand, we can explain to you. So if ever you want to do that, you can just text us the passage and we can help you with the reading comprehension.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I also hope that because I have 2 months left for preparing all of things for my final exam. So I think after TED holiday, we have a TED holiday for like next few weeks. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah. What holiday is that?
TED holiday. This is a Lunar New Year in my country. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Traditional like TED. We call TED. TET.
TED.
Yeah.
Okay.
TED holiday in Lunar New Year. Yeah. In your country, I think Christmas is a New Year, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the
we do that in December.
The best important time in your country. But in my country, this is in that holiday. In the first day in lunar calendar.
The first day in the lunar calendar. Okay. What do you do to celebrate?
First, I will come back my hometown and have my parents do something like wet the floor, repair something the house, and
that's nice.
Go to a local market to buy some vegetable, buy meat, yeah, and also repair some lucky money to give for like jewelry.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
We make some like traditional food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like to cook?
Happy to be better. Like a assistant of cooker.
Okay, you assist the chef.
Yeah, for chef.
Oh, very nice. And do your brother and sister, will they come home as well, or do they live with your parents, near your parents?
Yeah, actually for that holiday, this is a time for all of members in the family. They have to come back. It's
okay.
Reunion, right? I don't know this word.
A reunion?
Yeah, reunion. So we have a time together. We eat food, or we can like go out with your neighbor and have some like some word that like Happy New Year and wish something good in the future for them at the first day of the Lunar New Year.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah, and of course we celebrate it by eating food and drinking beer. So a lot of beer.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
Good food and good beer.
So for that holidays, that is also the time for like everyone in my country relax and like reunion with their family, and like we don't need to work a lot like normal day because this is a special event.
A special holiday, a special event. Good. So you get no school and no work.
Yeah, now everything is now just like focus on eating and sleeping.
Family.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. People need to rest.
Mm,
We work too hard.
yeah. And but currently like I don't think that holiday in my country is like more funny in the past than the past because everyone have a job, so they don't have enough time. Even that holiday, they don't they don't come back their house.
Oh, that's a shame.
And everything in like totally changed. That we don't have make a lot of traditional food as before because
Mm-hmm.
we have already have on the supermarket, so we just go out and buy it. So
Oh,
some traditional activity on that holiday.
it's good. It's good to keep the tradition alive.
Yeah, I hope so. But yeah, it happens nonetheless.
Yeah, we need to make more time for family and relaxing.
Yeah.
How long does the Tet holiday last? Is it 1 day, 2 days, a week?
Mm, yeah. Uh, 3 days. 3 days. I think 3 days is the best important day for that
Okay.
holiday. But it will happen before and after that. Like maybe around 4 or 5 days. So with totally days, we have around 10 days for that holiday.
Very nice.
Yeah, 4 10 days. So before
I'm jealous.
yeah, jealous. Before that, we prepare something. So some family they celebrate soon, but uh, some family they always like wait for their children come back and celebrate when they have
Yeah.
like enough of a family members family.
Uh, how far from your family do you live? How long will it take you to get home?
It will take me over like 5 hours to take a bus.
Wow.
Not so far. Yeah, around
Um,
over 200 kilometers. To time like
that's a long journey.
yeah. So that's the also a reason why that maybe I come back and visit my parents once a year.
Oh. So do you just once a year at Tet holiday?
Uh, I'm sorry, twice a year.
You go twice a year? Okay.
Some special events and holiday.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Once you finish going to school, will you stay in the city you're in or will you move back home?
Yeah. Could you ask me again?
Sure. When you finish your school, when you teach English, do you want to live where you live now or do you want to move closer to your family?
First, I think I will come back a city. Yeah, the place which I I lived for 4 years because I have a lot of relationship and I think this is also a good place for me. But in the future, I think I will come back my hometown and get closer to my family, so I can run my business in my hometown. I believe it.
Oh, lovely. That's a great plan.
Yeah. So yeah, I have like around 50 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it is. That hour went very fast.
Yeah. So very nice to like have a conversation with you tonight. Yeah. Morning. Yeah.
Yes, it was great speaking with you. I really enjoyed your English is really, really good. And I think if you keep practicing, you're going to do really great on your tests.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much for talking and sharing with me tonight.
Oh, thank you very much for calling. I hope you have a lovely evening.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Okay.
see,
Well, take care and speak to you soon.
yeah, I hope see you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.